Harsha here. He is a community leader for Velo by Wix, and we're excited to dive into some of the applications and learn about Harsha's experience with Velo. To kick us off, Harsha, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, of course. My name is Harsha. I'm a freshman at UC Berkeley, and I love building websites with Velo.
How did you find Velo? Because it is a more obscure tool that we see a lot more professional developers working with, and you're still a student, so I'm really curious, how did you find Velo?
Yeah, of course. I was honestly just looking through what you can do with Wix and all the features that you guys have. And for the longest time, I didn't want to code. I just wanted to use your drag and drop thing and just use your content manager databases and how it automatically plugs and plays with elements on Wix. But then as I wanted to build more complicated stuff, I was is there a way where you can code your own thing? So I started off with really basic stuff on Velo, just changing text to be something else. And then I kind of got more used to it and then kind of learned how to use it more naturally in building websites. And yeah, I kind of just went from there.
Cool. I know one of the cool websites you built is a poker application. So can you tell us a little bit about what inspired you to build that?
Yeah, so my friends and I were kind of just bored because we were kind of on lockdown from the coronavirus. So we were in high school and we were just we used to play poker a lot when we were in person. And so I was okay, why can't we play it online? But we found that these poker alternatives that are already online, they cost money and we were broke. So I was just okay, what if I can just make it on Wix? So before this poker application thing that I made on Wix, I literally did not use Wix for a lot of complicated coding related stuff. So I was okay, if this doesn't work out, at least I'll learn a lot about Velo in the process. So that's kind of how I went about building poker, and it just ended up becoming more and more complicated. But yeah, eventually it works. It's a game, yay.
Can you walk us through how you play poker on your application a little bit?
Yeah, so on the website, you just click on Start Game, and what you can do is you can make a game room, which is a unique code. It's kind of how a lot of other multiplayer games work. And then you can ask your friends to join in. And then once they're in, it randomly picks kind of from a deck of 52 cards, it picks 5 cards, and then you kind of just play normally. Yeah.
Very cool. What was your favorite thing that you've explored about Velo? What cool API did you try and was really helpful or powerful for you?
Yeah, the Wix data API was incredible because it kind of does everything is all contained inside Wix, so you don't have to use anything else to store your data and retrieve that data. And that was super important for the poker game specifically, because how it works is it stores these game codes in this huge database that Wix offers, and then as you make a new game and people join that game, it updates that game code reference in that data point in that database. And so that's how it kind of works, and that's how you can have multiple games operate at the same time, just because it's just this massive database that you can add as many game codes as you want to and play with your friends.
Very cool. All right, I have one last trick question for you. If you could add any feature to Velo right now, what do you want the most?
To Velo, I think access to your camera or microphone.
Ooh, that would be great.
Because something I wanted to do was kind of get your face and kind of operate stuff with pictures of you recording from your webcam, and you can't do that yet. So yeah.
That would be cool. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Harsha. We're definitely going to dive deeper into your applications in some later sessions.
Yeah.
But thanks for joining us.
Of course.